Hi everybody, welcome to another simple crafts with Miss Maggie. So today we're making elephants. So our elephants are made of simple materials. So that's one elephant sample, and our other elephant is a little bigger. This is the daddy elephant, you can tell. And this is a really simple craft that we can make with stuff around the house. So what you'll need for this, and I'll end up listing the supplies on YouTube in the description. You'll need clip art from Google Images. So this is just clip art of tusks. You'll need clip art from Google Images. Again, this is eyeballs that you can cut out. You'll need 8 pieces of paper, regular size. They should be copy paper because it makes it easier to work with. You'll need a glue stick. Any glue stick will do, or you can use regular Elmer's glue, and a scissor. So we're going to get started. So you're going to take your first piece of paper and you're going to glue a strip all along this end. Use plenty of glue. Okay, so now what we're making are the legs. So when you're gluing, make sure you're gluing on the short end, and you put plenty of glue, then you're going to roll it. And your hand should fit inside. So you're just basically gluing it together. And you might want to hold it down for a little bit, and then you have a cylinder. So you have your first leg. So we're going to do that for all 4. And we're going to just keep gluing using plenty of glue. And if it's a little crooked, don't worry, you can go ahead and move it before the glue dries. Doesn't have to be perfect. You're going to just do your best. There's another leg. So we have 2 legs so far. Remember, always do it on the short end. We have 4 legs. Oh, I'm sorry, we have 3 legs. We have 1 more to go. I like sticking my hand inside so it makes it easier for me to rub. Now we have 4 legs. So you see, we have 4 legs. So now the trick is going to be to glue these legs to each other. So we're going to glue the insides and the insides of these, and then we're going to take them and glue them together. So it's going to take a little bit of patience because they're going to be wobbly. And don't be afraid to use a lot of glue. You just have to be careful when you're holding it. So we're gluing these 2 together. We're going to hold it for about 10 seconds. Okay, then we're going to glue this one together. And hold that for about 10 seconds. Alright, I'm going to glue this one together. And then for the last bit, we're going to take this one very gently, put plenty of glue if you can. We're going to hold that for 10 seconds. Okay, now's where it gets a little tricky. So the next thing you're going to do is the body. So you're going to take one piece of paper and you're going to glue along the long edge here, and you're going to do the same thing with this side. This is going to go on top and be glued this way. So don't worry if the glue gets all over the place because it'll dry clear, but you just want to make sure that you hold it. So this part's a little tricky. So I'm putting plenty of glue on my ends, plenty of glue on the other end. Okay, so it's going to look like that. We're going to just lay it over the top. And very gently we're going to press. And we're going to press on this side, and we're going to hold it down for about 20 seconds. So while we're waiting for this to kind of stick, I'm hoping you guys are doing well. We really miss seeing you. The staff at the library has been working really hard to come up with new and innovative ideas that we can do online with you, but we hope to see you soon. So we hope you're staying safe and healthy. Okay, so that should be good. You may want to rub it just a little bit. Now we have the body. And like I said, this part is very tricky. So you may have to go back and glue it again. Okay, so and then the next thing you're going to do is we're going to make another cylinder. With the piece of paper. So we're going to do the same thing we did before. We're going to glue along the short end and make it into a cylinder like we did, or a circle, a long circle, the way we did with the legs. So we're going to take that, and this cylinder is going to be the head. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to put it on our arm, and that should be dry. Now, this part's a little tricky too. We're going to put the glue right across the crease. And don't be afraid to use plenty of glue. You might want to put your hand inside because it makes it easier to put the glue down. Use a lot of glue because you really want this to stay stuck on the top of the elephant's body. Okay, so now there's the elephant's body. We're going to take this and put it on top, and we're going to hold it there. We're going to kind of rub on the inside so the glue sticks. We're going to hold it there for 10 seconds. Okay, so that part should be good. His body may need a little bit more glue. Like I was saying, that's the trickiest part, is the body, to get it to stick, but it'll work out. Remember, there's no wrong way to do this. Okay, so now that we have the body and the beginnings of the elephant, we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut out the elephant's tusks, or actually the elephant's trunk. So we're going to take one piece of paper, and we're going to fold it in half the short way. and we're just going to cut a line this way to make the tail and the tusk and the trunk. Now that we have the two sheets, you're going to take one and fold it in half because the elephant's tail is shorter than its trunk. We're just going to cut that and we're going to put that aside. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take the long piece, which is a trunk, and you're going to take a pencil and you're going to roll the paper on the pencil till it's about halfway rolled, right? Because the elephant's trunk is not straight. It's kind of like this. So now we're going to take a lot of glue and we're going to put it right in the middle. Then we're going to turn them around and we're going to do the same thing with the short piece of paper. We're going to roll it till it's about halfway and we have a little tail. We're going to put it right on top and we're going to bend it down a little bit. And now he has a little tail. Then we're going to come back to the face. And earlier we said that we had eyeballs that were pre-cut. So we have them here. And you can draw them in. It's just a little harder to draw because the paper is not too steady. Okay, so we're going to put one eyeball right here. And then we're going to put a second eyeball right here. There we have his face. Then earlier we said we had some tusks that we used, we got from Google Images and we put in Word, and now we have them pre-cut. So we're going to glue on the tusks. And they should be nice and close to his trunk. So now he has tusks. So we can't have an elephant without big elephant ears. So that piece of paper that you cut out earlier, you cut the strip for the trunk, we're going to fold it in half and we're going to use that piece of paper to cut out the ears. So right now what we're going to do is, now that it's folded in half, we're going to go ahead and round the edges. We're just going to cut around. Doesn't have to be a perfect circle. Any shape will do. Okay, so we end up coming out with 4, just in case you want to make another elephant. We're going to use 2 of them, and we're going to glue them this way. So we're going to do a lot of glue so they stick. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to hold it for about 10 seconds. So we have one ear. And put a lot of glue on this part. The This one needs a little bit more folding. And there we have it. We have our elephant. I hope you guys enjoyed our craft today, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week. Take care and see you at the next Simple Crafts with Miss Maggie.